On April 20th, 2010, the Deepwater Horizon disaster changed the lives of millions living near the Gulf of Mexico, as well as the scientists who responded to the crisis. These are some of their stories, intimate portraits of research, innovation, discovery. Welcome. I'm Jim McNamee, editor of Dispatches from the Gulf, a series of documentaries, short videos, and podcasts. Today we'll spend a few minutes with Tracy Harvey, who represents the next generation of female oceanographers.
My name is Tracy Harvey, and I'm a master's student at the University of Texas at the Marine Science Institute. Ever since I was young, I've always been really interested in water and ecosystems. I started doing research as an undergraduate as a freshman at the Great Lakes Water Institute in Wisconsin, and from there I just became really interested in studying different ecosystems in the freshwater and marine environment and moved to graduate school. Here at the Marine Science Institute, we're right next to the Gulf of Mexico, which is definitely a great place. There's always dolphins jumping around. We always have very large ships coming through several times a day, which is really cool to see the dolphins jump in front of them. There's a lot of sea turtles, really cool types of fish, jellyfish, a lot of marine life in the area. We can take actual zooplankton samples with a plankton net, a plankton tow, and then we collect these different specimens of different species and different organisms, and we can bring them into here and culture them and look at them under the microscope. These organisms are very tiny, so they need to be magnified so we can actually see them. Then we do different experiments with different crude oils and dispersants and see how they interact with the different chemicals. Look at things like swimming behavior, their growth, the concentrations at which they die, and we can kind of evaluate how these ecosystems are being affected by these different contaminants in the water after an oil spill event occurs in the ocean. Science is a great thing to get involved in, and I'm seeing more and more women and young students get involved, and so I definitely think it's a growing field for females in the sciences.
Today, thousands of scientists, oceanographers, chemists, engineers, biologists are all working together to develop newer and better ways to understand and ease the impact of oil spills. To learn more about their work, visit our webpage at dispatchesfromthegulf.com. Funding for this podcast was provided by a grant by the Gulf of Mexico Research Initiative. And thanks for listening.